All right, so this is what we're on today. This is probably why they even called me. So they had two switches here. One for this light right here, and then one for the outside light. And at the end of the day, they're gonna add 2 wall sconces right on these X's and move this one over like roughly 6 inches. And we're gonna extend this box and add a dimmer for these wall sconces. So technically right now the first step is to get this out of the way. I thought this was gonna be plaster, so it ended up being drywall, which is actually a little bit better. Thank God it's drywall. So if anything, the only thing with this one is we're gonna pipe. We're gonna pipe all this right here. This one, when we extend it, we'll see what's going on. This one scares me a little bit because look at the amount of. You had 3 pipes. This pipe right here with like 6 wires, and then these 2 whips right here. Look how many wires. So that's what makes this one a little bit more scarier. I'll try to give you guys in detail on how those pipes and wires go right here. But yeah, just giving you guys a heads up. First step first, we got to get this drywall out of here, and then we got to see what kind of boxes we're gonna be. We need to know if this is gonna be next to the stud, where we can use a regular 1900 box and just put a mud ring on there, or if it's gonna be right on the stud, and then we got to use a narrow pancake box, or if it's gonna be suspended between 2 studs, and we got to get a pancake with a bracket. But we'll find all that out right now. But this is where we're at today. We're in Highland Park. This is Highland Park, guys. So this is what we ended up finding. If it would have been drywall, we would have tried to maybe take it out in one. But since it's plaster, you got no choice. Like that, that's it. That means that this one's gonna probably do the same thing, and then there's a pretty high chance that this is gonna be a new construction can, which means it's gonna have straps from left to right, which means I'm gonna have to put those same straps left and right over here. But yeah, it's slowly getting there. Alright, so here's the update, because technically this is plaster wall, so they just ended up putting another wall on top of a wall. So I ended up just cutting this right here so that we can make the nice 3-gang box is gonna go here. And then technically this light right here, they want to keep the same light right here, and technically it has a lot of pipes. So it's got these guys. I have possibly with these 2 right here, and then it's got this guy right here. And this is another thing, you're not supposed to use these lights as a junction box for the same reason right here. But technically the guy said just cut this out of the way, and then they'll frame around it or do whatever they got to do, because technically our center line is like right here. I just need this thing to slide over just a hair. But yeah, we're gonna cut that joist out of there and slide this over, and that's it. All right, so this is where we're at. This pipe right here, I don't know what it is, but it's empty, so we gotta worry about that. We just got these 2 pipes that come in. At least they come in through the top, 90 degrees in. You got the wiggles here. Like, wait, okay. Oh man, look how many pipes go through. How many wires go through this? This is what I was telling one of the guys. You don't want to use this light. That's a junction box. Look how many wires go through that one, just right there. So obviously this one probably goes to the switch. Yeah, I already see it moving. That's that pipe. What is this? Look at this. This is what they got. So there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, they got the old electric. That old electric is probably this whip right here. And honestly, I wouldn't doubt it that it's that light over there right there. But I'm gonna take this out real quick, and then we'll see what the next move is. Alright, so this whip right here has 3 wires. It's got this hot right here. It's got a neutral and it's got a yellow. So this one has 3 wires. It's probably a switch and an outlet. Okay. For the 2 pipes going to each other, the reds are connected. Obviously all the whites are connected. And what else they got over there? Oh, there's only 2 wires there, a red and a white, is it? Oh, red and white. Okay, red and white go there, it's no problem. It's just black and yellow over here. This yellow and this black. Where's this black go? Oh, this is for the light fixture. Oh, this is for the actual light fixture. Okay, so it's black and... Okay, I got it. Alright, so the wires are disconnected. That whip right here, really old wiring. We're going to start taking this can down. And then we're going to have to obviously cut the beam just tall enough for that thing to slide over just where it needs to be. And then I'll lay a string across just to make sure we got it right in the center. Alright, so the pipe on the left.
Ahí más o menos o más.
Lo más que puedas, para que te dé espacio para un aire o cualquier aire ahí. Para cualquier pedo que tengamos que hacer, güey, maybe un aire y un kick, haya suficiente espacio. So the pipe on the left, there's a high chance that that's going to be this light right here. So if I take this down and it's that, this is going to have to get rewired because I don't know if it'll be long enough. And then technically, this one doesn't have a coupling there. Del otro lado, güey, para abajo, güey. No, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to cut this right here. That way, any modifications, we have enough space to be able to do any turns, any kicks, anything. And then there's a chance that that pipe on the right is actually this one right here. So worst case, we got to send some new wires. That's fine. It's not that much. It's not that many feet. All right, so now the next step is we're going to have to cut that beam. Only tall enough because this is technically the light right here. It's not that tall. So I'm going to mark that beam and then we'll start cutting it. Alright, so technically we have the string there. And we're going to put the box this way right here. This way right here. So that the other 2 pipes can fit in these 2 holes right here. Instead of doing it this way right here, we're going to go this way. So look, all I do is... Okay, line it up roughly to the center. And then I'm going to just cut right there up 6 inches. And right here up 6 inches. And then this can go right in that X right there. And then technically these 2 pipes, we'll be able to pipe them in here. Okay. So next step is to cut this out of here and then get that straight line out of there. So this is the deepness right here, 4 inches. And for over here, I'm gonna cut a, oh man, well, I'm gonna cut it 5 inches. I should maybe not, technically it's down to here. I should probably cut it down just a little bit. That way, in case we gotta drill underneath to secure it, we won't have that big of a gap. I'm gonna lower this line right here, but technically this is the next step right here, is cut this down. Alright, so this is the status update. It's roughly like 1:30. So this pipe is in. This pipe right here is technically in, but I had to pull the wire out. We're just gonna have to rewire it. I don't even know why they ran so much. They don't really even need that much anyway. Oh, look at that. Oh man. The last thing is figuring out how we're gonna fit this box right here. Worst case, like I said, I might just put a box over there and then jump it over here. It's not preferred, but I mean that's what they got. We just, yeah, that's it. Boxes, get it in there. All right, it's 2:30. Quick update. Technically, the top pipes are done. So from the center, it's going to be 19 over. So I ended up putting the string here. Same thing over there, 19 inches over, down. And then the string right here is 32 inches from the top down. So technically, that's where we need to be. Technically, this one we had to use a bracket because it's suspended between a beam, I guess. Beam or joist, I'm not sure what you guys call it, but it's done. Once these two are in, we're gonna have to pipe 2 individual pipes because technically you see how all these holes are taken up, and obviously we're not gonna come through here because they're gonna drywall. So this one will be right here on the left side. It'll connect here. Oh man, this guy. Well, we'll see what we gotta do. So we're gonna have to move this guy somewhere. We'll figure it out. And then this other guy, same thing. Same thing with that string. So I ended up putting a block here just to stiffen this up a little bit, and I make sure it was perfectly plumb. That's the key word, plumb. This one, it's on the beam. There's plumb as it's gonna get. And then these 2 pipes go into here. Right there. This one goes into here. One pipe actually brought the home run, so we got only 1 circuit to worry about there. And then this will be the last thing. I gotta see what we're gonna do with this guy here. We're gonna have to put a box in there. I don't know if I got connectors for that, but hopefully I got at least 2. That way I don't gotta go to the store. And then we're almost done. And then yeah, that's it. For that one, I'm gonna run green just so it looks fancy. But technically, if in case you're using pipe, you don't have to use green. Alright, so technically all this is done right here. I left the green wire just because these 2 are here. And then supposedly I put it, man, this was a mess. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this was a mess. If anything, that's probably why they called us. That one, I'm gonna put a blank cover, and if they want to put a smoke detector or cover it up, it's up to them. And then this closet light turns back on, it's motion sensor. But the only thing that didn't turn on is the outside lights. And honestly, I didn't even check if they did turn on or they didn't turn on. So that's something that you might want to do. But the bulbs look broken and burnt. ¿Qué color? Oh, es blanco.
Rojo.
Ese es negro, ¿no?
Rojo. Y que viene adentro es rojo.
¿Tienes el pollo? Yeah, we're just gonna check to make sure that we got power here, cause no way.
No.
Oh man. I don't know how, but technically this yellow one is the one for that light. So I go like that. Oh, and technically I also made sure with the meter that we get 120. 120, very important. So one light is on, this one not on. This one we're gonna see what's the deal. All right, a quick update since we finally figured out all this extra wiring here. So this whip right here, originally it had 3 wires here, and for some reason, like I said, you're not allowed to use this as a junction box, but apparently they did. So those 3 wires right there go into here, and then from here it goes into here, and then from here it's this guy right here, which has all these wires right here, all these wires. I think it's like 5 of them. So they're not gonna get used at all. These 2 aren't gonna get used. This one isn't gonna get used, and these 2 aren't gonna get used. So at the end of the day, these aren't even gonna get connected. Since we don't, I called the guy, he said they're never gonna use this right here. So I'd rather disconnect it because it is old wiring and it might short out later in the future. You see these 3 right there? It's cloth wiring. So that means that I'm able to remove this whip right here. So this whip is going to get removed. That right there is going to get cut. So it'll be tucked in. And then at the end of the day, you just have 2 pipes. And then, yeah. And then I'm going to tape this up. And then I'm going to start tucking all this back in. And then technically, I don't know if I have a green screw. But there's the hole right there. Oh, it is a green screw. That'll be that. This will stay like this. This will stay like this. This will stay like that. And then that's it. We're out of here. If anything, something like this took us 12 hours. 12 hours. From 8. It's 7 o'clock right now. So let's say 1 last hour taking this out. Tying this box up. cleaning all this up. Roughly like 12 hours. And then yeah, that's it. And then we're out of here. But this is technically what's involved when you want to add 2 wall sconces, and they have to be an exact location. Upgrading a 2 gang box to a 3 gang box, and moving that light over just a little bit with the beam in the way. Remember, there was a beam in the way. I had to cut it right there. And then that's it. We'll plate that up. I got some knockouts somewhere. And then yeah, that's it. This is technically the kind of stuff that we do over here. And we're in the nice areas over here, guys. Nice areas. And then technically tomorrow, same thing. But tomorrow I believe it's a bathroom. Same thing. And then later I'm gonna come back and move a radiator. All right, so we're technically out of here, and then that's it. We're done. And then usually, I don't know if you guys have experience in that, but usually when you're up north or you're into like the big houses, everything needs to be precise, man. And usually, honestly, only in the north side do I see almost everybody here is oh man, I don't want to say white, man, but everybody here is like white, dude. The builder's white, the designer's white, the architect's white, everybody's white. And then they're just come here, and before you can even do anything, it's a ton of paperwork, and they got to sign off on this, and they got to sign off on that, and then they got to pull the drawing over, and then they got a book of drawings. And I like these type of jobs, you know, because at the end of the day, they kind of trust me, you know, because I work fast, and I believe I'm precise, and technically I've been doing this for a while. But either way, tomorrow's a different job, and then I'll bring you guys along. And then yeah, this is the type of stuff we do for electrical and HVAC. And then man, I got a lot of work coming up, man. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with my posting, guys. Anyways, talk to you guys later, man. Oh, for something like this, $1,000, I just so you guys know, in case you're wondering. Hey, you got a big old mansion, you got the same thing. Expect $1,000 from me. All right, but anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching.